Hey man, say man, what's good, y'all? Big Cave here coming at y'all with the second upload of the day, man. Appreciate everybody, man. Thank y'all for 331. Let's go. We on the road to 500 subs. You feel me? We can hit it. We can hit it, man. But anyway, oh, sorry, hit my ashtray. Sorry, y'all. Shouldn't even been right here, but early morning stuff. But anyways, man. So today's video we got Lil Tay situation is disturbing, man. If you guys don't know who Lil Tay is, then that means you probably are either older, you're either over the age of 30 or you're under the age of 10. because I'll be honest, everyone knows in the 2018 2017 era when I was first graduating high school, everyone knows there was a big clout era, and Lil Tay, the youngest flexer, was a big part of that. Even though everyone thought she was annoying, it was just kind of funny. We never seen like a little Asian girl that would speak with ebonics and pretty much portray ignorance. And it was kind of intriguing because it was just something we really never seen. And she grew to fame at a young age. And then we ended up discovering that she was being puppeted by her mother and her brother. And that it was just all an act just to get clout. And I'm gonna be honest with you, that's just how smart them Chinese is. Like they're 10 steps ahead of the game. And I'm gonna be honest with you, it's messed up, but it's genius. Disney is everyone exploiting kids. You feel me? You can't be mad at them. That's what everyone does. America was built off exploitation of children. So I was just kidding, but y'all get what I'm trying to say. You feel me? Child labor, this and that. Even though it's not cool, but she's a victim, all right? But now she's a grown woman and she has a chance to reroute everything, change everything, and prove to herself that she can be her own being. And now what does she do? Instead, she pretty much is auctioning off her, not that, but her freedom. I don't know. I can't think of the right word to say, but her youth, her innocence, man. She's auctioning it off to the highest bidder, and it was successful. And it's sad that this is the route that we see these people go. But anyways, I hope that was a good synopsis for the people that didn't know. Let's go ahead and watch this video, man. Shout out to homie Jamari. This is my second video. Matter of fact, let me sub to my nigga. It's my second time in a row watching you. You make good content, and you got 1 million subs too. I didn't peep, but you going crazy.
So Lil Tay has always been a mystery online. For those of you who don't remember, back in 2016 to 2018, there was this little girl dubbed Lil Tay who went viral after she made countless videos flexing cars, money, and designer items.
You already know what it is. Lil Tay, the youngest flex of the century. I'm only 9 years old, but I'm richer than all y'all broke haters. This female picture is bigger than your whole.
And think about how crazy that is, y'all. She is 9 years old in this, and I feel like this. I just remember this era like it was yesterday because this is like my golden era when I was graduating high school and all this and that. But so hold on, y'all. That means 9. This was 9 years ago. If she's just now turning 18, right? Yep. So bro. This is just so crazy, man. This almost like getting groomed, damn near. Like, oh my gosh. Oh, let me calm down.
Entire living room, and I got 4 more houses. This costs more to your rent. My toilet costs more to your rent. Everything in my bathroom costs more to your rent. And see, this is my closet. Everything here would be designer. Gucci, Louis, Versace.
Now eventually it would leak that someone was essentially coaching her behind the scenes to say and do these outlandish things.
Bro, wait. Go back and say like, no, you broke ass bitch.
Lil Tay be popping on YouTube right now.
No. Redo. You need to be like more ignorant. You have to be like, ooh, Lil Tay out here.
You still irrelevant, like I said last time. What do I say?
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it, just by thinking
Man,
about
I need to get premium,
Meet
bro.
Base 40.
That is when everyone saw behind the curtain, and the girl more or less disappeared after her mother, father, and brother started catching a lot of flack from people saying this was a form of abuse. Personally, I think that her brother was the one behind the persona, but it's kind of a moot point at this time. Then 2 years ago in 2023, she would return once again with another attempt to garner clout, where she and her brother literally faked their own deaths to try and create some buzz around the Lil Tay brand.
The teen rapper, whose real name is Claire Hope.
And I remember that too. I ain't gonna cap. I remember I was like, damn, when they said she died, I was like, even though I'd like, not like I cared, but it was still like one of them things like, damn, not the youngest flex. You know what I mean? But then when I found out it was Cap, I was like, man, what the hell's going on?
And who rose to fame online in 2018, has passed away.
Once this was outed as a hoax where they said they got hacked apparently, she would then return to her flexing, shit-talking ways.
5 years and y'all still broke. The GOAT is back. 5 years and I'm still the youngest one out. Y'all hating ass bitches were hating on me when I was 9 years old, talking all this shit when you don't fucking know me. So stop fucking talking. You did not come up. You had 5 years to come up and you didn't.
She also spent time saying how her dad was a horrible person, that he was allegedly posting man looking for woman ads on Craigslist, feeding her a diabolical diet, making her wear undersized clothing, and that basically both he and his girlfriend needed to be investigated by CPS due to her horrible
And this, you
living.
know what's funny, y'all? I gotta add this in here because this is one of the things that where yeah, you can act something all you want, bro, but it's one of those things where it's all stems from real stuff. You feel me? Like, this is why I always gotta emphasize in my videos to get y'all to understand. Yeah, I'm out here making YouTube videos and stuff like that, but I'm really a street nigga. You feel me? Like, I really grew up in the streets. Had nothing but street opportunities, nothing but, you get what I'm saying? Like that. And a lot of these people don't understand that that's actually a real thing. People think that it's an act. Like, people think just they see the acting and the fake and they think they don't realize, no, it's really based off some real stuff. You feel me? Like, this is so funny. I remember all my like people, cause I'm from Springfield, Ohio, the place where just got popular because of the Haitians, but Springfield, everyone knows, people who really know Springfield it's not no cool place to be. You feel me? It's not no place where shit's sweet. So when I moved to Columbus, where my parents moved to Columbus, it was for a better life. You feel me? Columbus is still bad. It gets bad too, but it's nothing like Springfield. So I get around people who was the Columbus people who actually was from good suburbs and stuff like that, who act like they grew up like me. You feel me? And then when you realize how they live and stuff like that, you like, bro, this ain't, you feel me? Like, why is you acting? Like, you realize niggas be having good parents, old parents be 50s, buying them stuff, taking them to church and shit. I'm like, bro, why you acting street? Lame. Like, that shit made me really want to fight niggas, because like, once I realized you ain't even, that's more lame than I think. That's the lame part. You should be who you is, you feel me? If you really got some good shit going, you should show that off instead of acting like you street. You feel me? Like, because I never showed that I was street, because nigga, that's not what you do. You don't gotta show it. You street. You feel me? You can't take the streets out of a nigga who's street. And it used to be so funny when the people from Columbus and stuff would be like, "Dang, how come you ain't never watched Paid in Full, Juice, or these movies?" I'm like, nigga, that was life. You feel me? That's like, I lived in movies, nigga. Like, that's why I ain't had to watch that shit. Y'all had to watch that shit. That was all y'all had. That's all y'all really think the streets come from movies and shit. There's real streets out here. And I'm sorry I had to take that to a little tangent, but it's just because everything that she just said was bad is literally not even worse than the average street nigga life. Like, people don't understand. This is why y'all gotta stop acting street if y'all really not, because it's really niggas who, they got nothing to lose. You feel me? Like, they don't got pots and pans in the crib. You feel me? Niggas don't be in the house eating. They can't eat in the house. Y'all feel me? Y'all niggas don't live like that. So I don't get why y'all sitting on here and try to perpetuate like y'all do. Y'all should try to show who y'all really are, you feel me? And embrace that.
Conditions. And I guess that was her explanation as to where she had been. Other than that, she was still chasing clout, dropping bullshit music, and with these latest antics, it really just shows the disgusting nature of our current society. And though these tweets have now been deleted because they were against Twitter's TOS, I did screen grab them because I knew they were going to be important in the future. And so this entire situation kind of came across my radar when I saw this tweet. If this post gets 10k likes, I'll seriously consider making the OF. And I'm sure a lot of you in your head right now were thinking, well, how old is Lil Tay? It seemed like just a couple years ago, she was a very small girl. Well, as it turns out, time does fly, and this was actually posted 6 days before her 18th birthday. It seems like she's essentially been planning on having a very similar rollout as the Catch Me Outside Bad Barbie girl, who was also teasing a pay-for-play link on the days leading up to when she would be legal age to do that.
You recently started an OnlyFans account, correct? Is it true you made over $1 million in your first 6 hours?
And let me say something about this too, because I think this is more of a psyop, and I know people probably go, I don't know. I mean, because I do think majority of people are weird and down bad, but I'm gonna be 1,000% honest with y'all, bro. With this Catch Me Outside and stuff like that, I personally think it was something bigger than we think, because I don't think too many people was that pressed over her like that. Don't get me wrong, she was a popular commodity, you feel me? But I think it was like some other stuff. Like, this could even be like a UTA or some stuff. You know what I mean? Like, this could even be like some talent agencies that behind the scenes that we don't really understand, because I just personally don't believe Catch Me Outside made all them millions like that. I mean, she has the proof in this and that, but I'm saying, like, bro, y'all niggas was that down bad. Like, I don't know, bro. I know people are down bad, but we know, like, they're trying to discredit our down badness. Like, we're the type of people we're so down bad that we can get stuff without paying. You feel me? Like, we know the reroutes, or we know, you know what I mean? So I don't know that she was really making all that, but who knows, man.
Yes.
Cause I ain't gonna beat you, y'all. My fault to call it pause again. I thought it was like some laundering or something, bro. Like, maybe they trying to get some laundering off, and they like, oh, see, it's just all these people that are just they just want to see them. They wait for them to turn 18. Like, I don't know, bro. I don't think people's that thirsty. But shit, like I said, I could be wrong, bro.
This was also her bio this time, where she says, should I drop the link on my 18th birthday, June 29th? Then she got even bolder with her messaging, sharing a photo that I'm going to have to censor of Sabrina Carpenter posing nude on a Rolling Stone magazine. And she's once again asking, should I remake this on my OF if I make one on July 29th? And so she would.
Bro, y'all know what's so sad and scary about this too is, like, and this be the stuff I be talking about. Like, it's always like it's always one-sided. Like, this should not be even making headlines, bro, because this is like reverse predatorism. You get what I'm saying? Like, this is reverse predatory. What she's doing is preying on predators. Like, am I wrong? What, like, why? How is this even?
Continue with her ad campaign.
So it's my 18th birthday on July 29th, and every mail has been counting down to it and literally telling me to drop the link the second I turn 18. Girlies, what do you think? Should I do it?
I mean, I won't lie to you guys, anyone who was counting down to this, like they had a little timer set on their phone, needs to be investigated by the FBI. She would then run a poll asking this same question, and 2/3 of the people said don't drop that link, don't ruin the rest of your life. Because honestly, once you go down that path, people are just going to look at you in a certain way. It's going to be very hard to get respect in other realms of your life. Just ask someone like Mia Khalifa, who spent, I believe, only a couple of months in the corn industry. And she's noted multiple times how it completely destroyed her from a mental standpoint, and also really limited her future career opportunities. And then she's just saying shit that has no correlation. So I'm mature enough to get death threats at 9, but not mature enough to launch an OF at 18. And this whole behavior would actually get her account suspended for around a week. But on Elon's Twitter, nothing is really forever, so she would find her way back to all the sick fucks. She would follow this up by saying, I'm 18 now, where are all the pay pigs? And to me, it's just so ironic, because for years she was out here calling everyone broke, saying that they needed to get like her and get their bag up. And then the very second that she turns 18, the very second that she's eligible to do this shit, she's taking that dirty money, baby.
That's scary, bro.
You already know what the going on. Lil Tay's dropping the youngest link of the century. Mark your calendars tomorrow, 3 p.m. EST. And nobody, including my family, including the grown-ass haters, is gonna stop me. You know why? Lil Tay rich and finna get richer, bitch!
And I just have the feeling that no one in her life is actually trying to stop her from doing this. But I would say that most sensible people would not suggest making this type of life-altering decision the very second that you can. Especially where she has other, like, modern-day avenues such as streaming where she can still make money. And I actually have the feeling that her loser brother is still the one behind this entire fiasco. Just look at what he said. This was apparently during one of her Instagram live streams. And keep in mind, guys, this shit is just all for promo.
Why are you on live and telling people you're gonna drop a fucking link?
So I'm just gonna disappoint everybody that's been waiting since 2023 and even 2018 by not.
Bro, what in the?
She really said everyone who's been waiting since 2018, which was, if I'm doing the math correctly, 7 years ago. You know, when she was 11 years old. I don't know, I just can't help but lose a little bit more faith in humanity as the days go by.
By not.
Bro, what in the Americanized capitalistic shit is this?
Capital? What? Everything is about the bag. You're just mad that you're broke. You're mad that no agency came to you before your 18th birthday and said, hey, we'll give you 30 to 40 mil to drop a link. Am I right or am I right?
Yeah, that's some capping ass bullshit. No one offered her $40 million to drop a link. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if her sick fuck of a brother wasn't the one recording the content.
That's a flex? That's a flex. It's not.
I think 30
getting good
M's
grades
is a flex.
contributing something to society?
I get good grades from school.
Get off. Yo!
Are you dead ass?
Bro, get the
Are we dead ass? The link is dropping whether you want it or not.
Get off alive.
She then would go on to say, I did it, link in bio, all content shot at 12:01 on my 18th birthday. And then she posts this picture where she's wearing this shirt that says Cornstar in training. I mean, I guess I just don't really see why some people, like, get off on this type of thing. Like, they want to see the girl's birth certificate to make sure they can goon to her the second she turns 18. They want the fucking hospital records. And I'm telling you guys, this shit is just so PDF coded, where she says, freshly 18, please don't tell my mom. My 18th birthday exclusive shots at 12:01, only available for 24 hours. And it's just one of those things where I don't care if it's technically legal. This is just a disgusting thing for not only her to do, but obviously for everyone who goes and subscribes to this or looks forward to this type of thing. To me, it's like you were just so unbelievably down bad, and you need to end up on some sort of list because you're just playing on such a slippery slope. But apparently, guys, I'm the crazy one, because she says she made $1 million in 3 fucking hours. $1 million, Lil Tay just broke the fuck out of OF. And it's just so funny to me that this has now become something to, like, be proud of. There's, like, a sense of accomplishment. And in the modern day, there's also this sense like, oh, if it's making money, it's okay. Look, she made $1 million. While everyone else is slaving away, they can't even pay their bills. They don't even have a place to live. They can barely afford the groceries. And then she just has life on easy mode. And then she finally shares all the money she made in apparently 3 hours. And she shares these alleged numbers where she got around $500,000 from personal messages, $26,000 in tips, and $500,000 in subscriptions, totaling to over $1 million in the first 3 hours. So yeah, it's essentially just the same thing that we saw with Bad Baby a couple years back. I do think that she was even more successful in her 18th birthday OF venture. And while I'm sure some of you will disagree with me, I don't know, something about this just feels like slimy as fuck to me. It feels disgusting. And it's just crazy to see the now effects of someone who was exploited in their early childhood and taught all these bad lessons about life and money and flexing on people and looking down on others, has now chose to in turn exploit herself the very first chance that she gets. I also don't think that social platforms should be okay with hosting this type of message, especially if someone's trying to do this thing when they're still like 17 years old. I don't get why you would allow them to promote themselves in that way on your platform, because a lot of these tweets, they aren't going viral because people are actually sharing them. They're going viral because the new Twitter algorithm literally just chooses to put them on people's profile. All of these have like millions upon millions of impressions. I don't know, I just hope that none of y'all out there are subscribing to this type of shit. I mean, to me, it's like one of those things, like you never have a second thought as you're entering your credit card, debit card information. You never have like post-nut clarity and think, wow, I need to reassess my life. Why am I paying for this? I don't know, it's getting weird out here, guys, but thanks for watching. Let me know what y'all's opinions are down below. Thank you guys for watching today's.
And now hold on, let's do some math. I'm not sure how much her subscription price is, but we're just gonna go ahead and say it's at $4.99. I'm just going. That's what we're going to say, right? So, if we take her 500,000 that she made off pure subscriptions, let's go ahead and put that in the calculator. Then we're gonna divide that by her $4.99 alleged price. I don't know what the price is. Don't put me on no list. I'm just saying that's the average. I think. So okay, y'all. So if this was at $4.99 a subscription, that means 102,400 400 or no, I'm sorry. 102,405 people. Technically 406 people if you round up to the nearest 10. So 102,406 people are down bad. I'm playing, but man, if that's true, that's really bad. And y'all really got this Lil Tay and y'all must be stopped. And Lil Tay, she's not. I don't think this is justified on her end because, like I said, you're kind of like preying on people, or preying on you, and that's weird. You feel me? I don't think you should do that. You know what I mean? If that's not how you get justice. You feel me? So that's how you actually allow things to happen. You feel me? To the rest of the generations and stuff. We got to speak up against stuff like that. So unless y'all cool with it, then when it starts affecting y'all, don't, because that's what it is. When it benefits y'all, oh, it's cool. Then when it's affecting y'all, now it's an issue. Y'all can't do that. If some shit's a problem, it's a problem. Because then once y'all let some shit be normalized, y'all's voice don't matter no more. So let me know what y'all think, man, in the comments, man. Pray for Lil Tay, man. Hopefully, she stays safe. Hopefully, man, all these young women stay safe, man. We gotta protect these young women. But like I said, her body, her choice. I guess that's what y'all preach. So who knows? Maybe let me know what y'all think. Anyways, man, big head. Thank y'all for 331. Let's go crazy. I love y'all. I'm out of here.